Let it go. Let it go. I look at let it go, detach in a completely different way than most people. I am going to 100% focus on whatever I want as long as I want it. I'm going to focus on it's in my life, it's great, it's amazing. I'm going to focus on the good. And I am going to let go and detach of all the reasons I cannot have this desired end. So let it go and detach is not totally forgetting about whatever it is you're manifesting, whatever it is you're trying to create in your reality. You're not stopping talking about whatever it is you desire. You're stopping any reasons you can't have what you want. So this is with all topics, but especially anything that you are emotionally attached to. So you are emotionally attached to your specific person. You have to let go of the arguments, the fights, the things that happened in the past that you don't like. You have to let go of fixing the relationship. You have to let go of hot and cold. You have to let go of ignored. You have to let go of them dating somebody else. You have to let all of those phrases, statements, questions, and stories that you don't want in the relationship. So I do know that there are people out there whose partners have addictions. And I'm going to specifically use this for addictions as well as, like, say, PTSD, anxiety, or depression. You got to let go of talking about how they're going out and doing their addiction. You got to let go of saying they're depressed, they're anxious. You got to let go of the fear of them having a PTSD attack. I'm not saying ignore the 3D. I'm saying let go of talking about it. Don't be talking to 20 different people about the situation you don't want. So letting it go, you take your focus off of this problem and then you focus on changing it. So you have the problem of an addiction. You start saying, I'm so thankful they got clean. I am so thankful they got clean. And then take a celebrity that you know that got clean, or somebody else that you know that got clean, and be like, they're sober like this person. Robert Downey Jr., Tim Allen, who is it? Danny, I hope I'm saying his last name right, Tejo. I can see his face in my head. And I apologize if I'm saying his name wrong. But they've been clean for how many years now? You can get them clean, but you don't focus on the problem. You let go of it. Because if you're focusing so tight on they have to be sober, they have to be sober, they have to be sober, you're focusing on their drinking unintentionally. You're focusing on them having depression. If you're talking about, oh, I hope they don't get depressed. I hope we have a good weekend. I hope they're not depressed this weekend. You're focusing on the thing you don't want. Now, to properly change this in a loving, respectful way, I'm so glad that they are healthy, happy, and enjoying life. I remember when they had the situation going on in their life, but now I see how healthy and happy they are, and they are enjoying life. I remember how I struggled through with our relationship, but I see it's even more amazing than I could have ever imagined. So we're letting it go so that we can change it. I'm going to say this, and I mean this with 100%. love, respect, and honesty. If you are in a toxic relationship, it is not safe. Please get out, heal, and then if you want to change the relationship, you can. If you are in the situation, it is a lot harder to change it when you are dealing with the constant. So please always be safe. That's the most important thing. But if you're in a relationship and you're calling your partner toxic, and you're like, I know this really amazing person is inside of them. Nope. They're amazing. They're the most amazing human being I know. They are kind, loving, respectful. I am so proud to be their girlfriend. I'm so proud to be their partner. So when you are letting go of something, we stop talking about it. And we start talking about the results we see. And this takes work, a lot of work. And if you do the work, you have to continue to do the work as long as you're in a relationship with them. Even after you're in the relationship, if you decide you no longer want to be in the relationship with them, you're still going to have to raise them up every time you think about them. Because if you don't, they're not going to stay. In order to keep your results, you praise your results. So you talk about how amazing they are, how much they've changed for the better. Oh my gosh, I love seeing how healthy and happy they are. I love seeing that they are enjoying life. Like, I just am so proud of them for turning their life around. We're not focused on the problem when we're saying, I'm so proud of you for turning your life around. The picture method would be really good for this. I am so proud of you, you turned your life around. I am so proud of you for turning your life around. I would not want to leave somebody in a state of pain, addiction. I would not. It would break my heart to leave somebody in that state. So if you are looking at their picture and you've got their picture propped up and you're over there going, I'm so proud of you. I see you turned your life around. I see how you have had such a glow up. I see how amazing things are for you. I am so, so, so proud of you. Who would not want to hear, I'm proud of you? Now, you can even say it to their face. I'm so proud of you for turning your life around. Remember, they're in a habit that's not good. We can replace that bad habit with a good habit. Because we could do I remember when they had this situation, but now I see, and give them something else. And by saying, I see, and I really love this, when you need to change it. Nope, I see they've made the changes. I see they've made the changes. Nope, I see it. I see it. And you have to speak this out loud. And if somebody comes at you and says, you know, I saw them and they were, nope. We're going to raise this person up. We're going to raise this person up. We're going to help them beat this. We're going to win, because when two or more come together, God answers prayers. And those prayers are being answered before you physically see them. But if you're saying, I see it, along with nope, and you let go of the stress, the toxicity, the Chuck Norris says it. And, you know, we all love Chuck Norris, because let's face it, if worry came up to Chuck Norris would just flip it away and say, bye, worry. He says there is no point in worrying, because most of the stuff you're worrying about doesn't happen anyways. So you're worrying about them drinking instead of focusing on them turning their life around. Nope, they turned their life around. Nope, they turned their life around. They got into therapy. They got healthy. They turned their life around. I am so proud of them. They got the help they needed and turned their life around, and I'm so proud of them. That's letting go in a proper way. Ignoring the circumstances would be walking around saying, I have the best boyfriend ever, and then you're complaining about the fact that they're doing something that you don't like. Because the universe is hearing best boyfriend ever, and this addiction is okay. Best boyfriend ever, and they can have all the flare-ups they want. When you raise somebody up, you gotta let go of the problem, because the solution is they turned it around. So if your relationship isn't going the way you want, you can say, nope, I see it's turned around. I'm so proud of them for the way that they are now investing in this relationship. I'm so proud of them for the way they treat me. I'm so proud of them for how successful they are. You're not setting it and forgetting about it and never talking about it again, because what you focus on grows. And if you focus on, they turned it around, the situation turned around, and it can turn around at a moment's notice. They can bump into somebody and something gets said. They could be standing in line in a grocery store and overhear somebody say something to somebody else, and that light bulb went off. And that was that moment that they needed in time, and that turned them around, and they get help, and they get to be the person you want them to be. So by letting go of the problem and talking about the solution, thanking that it's been turned around. Nope, it's turned around. Nope, I am so thankful this is turned around. I remember when they were having a rough go at life, but now I see how amazing their life is, how they've turned it around, and I'm so proud of them. If you were to tell your friends, your family, your coworkers, how your boyfriend has done a 360, or your girlfriend or wife or husband did a 360, they've done a complete turnaround, and you're so proud of them because they're doing the work and changing their life for the better, it has to happen. Letting go isn't gaslighting yourself. Letting go isn't ignoring 3D, because 3D matters. Letting go is letting the solution become the focus. Your end is the focus. And your end isn't they're sober. Your end is they turn their life around. I can see they turned it around. I can see how happy they are, how they are enjoying life. Because a lot of people need to stop focusing on the problem with the word in the solution. I see they're sober. How about I see they've made changes in their life. I see they've turned it around. Nope, I see they turned their life around. I see they stopped and turned their life around. When you let go, that allows those million people that may need to move to get you your manifestation to do their job to help you get what you desire. And the more you talk about the solution and how you're seeing it, the faster it's going to show up. I love you guys. Have an absolutely positively amazing day. And as always, let me know how I am drastically changing your life for the better.